My name is Christine, and I'm leaving this message in the hopes that someone, anyone, will understand what happened to me. The events that unfolded on that fateful day continue to haunt my every thought, and I fear for my life. I need you to hear my story. It was a seemingly ordinary day at the Dallas airport. Passengers were still boarding the American Airlines flight, finding their seats, and preparing for departure. I settled into my assigned seat, unaware of the nightmare that awaited me. As the boarding process progressed, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. That's when I noticed the man sitting right next to me. He appeared unassuming at first, but there was something off about him. And then, as if to confirm my suspicions, he winked at me horizontally, a gesture so unnatural it sent a chill down my spine. A surge of unease washed over me, and my mind raced to comprehend the meaning behind that eerie wink. Panic crept in, consuming my thoughts and clouding my judgment. Without warning, a sense of overwhelming dread gripped me, and I could no longer contain my mounting fear. I stood up, my voice trembling as I addressed the passengers around me. In a frenzied state, I declared that the man beside me was not real, that he possessed an otherworldly presence that threatened our safety. Confusion and concern filled the air as the reality of my words sank in. Amidst the chaos, the flight attendants hurriedly escorted me off the plane, their expressions a mix of worry and disbelief. I was now an outsider, branded as erratic and unstable. My pleas for understanding fell on deaf ears as I was led away, separated from the world I once knew. Instead of police officers, I was surrounded by a group of men clad in black suits, their identical faces devoid of expression. They were not there to protect and serve. They were there to ensure my silence. Instinct took over, and I knew that I had stumbled upon something far more sinister than I could have ever imagined. The truth I had witnessed was a threat to those in power, and they were determined to erase any evidence of it. I couldn't let them succeed. In a burst of adrenaline-fueled desperation, I broke free from their grasp and dashed into the labyrinthine corridors of the airport. Fear coursed through my veins, my every sense heightened as I sought refuge in the shadows. I didn't know how long I could evade them, but I was determined to survive, to reveal the truth to the world. As I hid in the darkest recesses of the airport, my mind raced with questions. Who were those men? What had I witnessed that was so dangerous? The pieces of the puzzle began to fit together, and the truth revealed itself in unsettling ways. There were entities, beings that existed beyond our comprehension, manipulating our reality from the shadows. Now, I remain in a constant state of vigilance, always on the run, always watching over my shoulder. I know they are searching for me, their relentless pursuit fueled by a desire to keep their secrets buried. But I will not be silenced. I will find a way to expose the truth, to shed light on the enigmatic figures that haunt my every thought. If you're listening to this, know that the world is not as it seems. Dark forces lurk in the shadows, manipulating our perception and hiding the truth in plain sight. I implore you to question everything, to seek the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. I don't know if I will ever escape their grasp or if I will make it out of this labyrinth alive, but I will continue to fight, to unravel the mysteries that have engulfed my life. And I hope that one day my story will be heard, and the enigmatic figures that haunt my every thought will be brought into the light.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety filling up every